set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
Well done, Corvo. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
I'll say goodnight to Emily. Hello! That was very loud. Welcome back to part 11 of Let's Sneak Dishonored. So, I don't like to interrupt those when they're chilling, coming in the boat. But, there you go. We've just gotten Anton Sokolov. A bit of an asshole, actually, with his experiments and whatnot. Got him to the Hound Pits pub. There's a nice sign there. So we're going to interrogate him in the morning. First I'm going to say goodnight to Emily and Nick's
I hope they don't have to hurt him. He's done some good in his time. Made that elixir against the plague, he did.
It's true.
Clever man, Sokolov. Look what it led him to.
Hmm? I want to know what Sam's saying. Fine. Okay.
Normally, I'm a natural philosopher, but today, consider me a humble craftsman here to serve.
Sure thing. What have you got for me? Boot stealth. Alright, stock up on those, because I was so low on them. I might as well, there's nothing else I can buy. I might as well just purchase. Might as well just get both of those. It's useless otherwise. There's nothing else I can buy. Let's get crossbow reload. Let's just throw money at the problem. That's what governments do, right? Bit of political banter there for you.
Attention, citizens.
That was pretty bad, I do apologise. Alright, okay, so we've not really got much else to do, so another bone charm. What's this? Let's go investigate, I'm intrigued.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Be aware that looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense.
It will be summarily punished by officers of the watch.
Display your pride in Dunwall by respecting
Oh, I get
the
that
property and
from
rights of others in these
Cecilia.
trying times,
Do I not?
and preserving the timeless beauty of our fair city.
Whoever she is. Oh, there you are. Hello.
Corvo, can I tell you something?
Sure.
I have a secret retreat nearby that may come in handy if the city watch ever kicks in the doors. It's an abandoned apartment across the street from the bar.
Sure. That's
I
a
don't
bit
think
close
anyone
there,
else here
right?
knows about it, but I'm guessing I can trust you.
Ah, thanks.
The key is stashed under my bunk upstairs.
Which one's yours, then?
If there's ever trouble, you can go there for safety. I know I will.
Alright, thank you. Apologies. A bit of technical difficulties there.
Yes, Mr. Corvo. I'll make sure your quarters are clean, sir. So much dust. It must blow down from
Boil any water from
But-
public fountains or the river. Anyone who has consumed untreated
What was I going
water
to say? I was
must
saying
be reported
Cecilia
to
is
the
a very
watch.
nice character, and I'll add something in after. Did she not just give me the key for that? What did she? Oh, did she say where it was then? Must be where it is. Alright then, I don't know where I'm going now.
They let that Emily run wild. It's not how I do it. You don't mind my
I do mind a little bit. Did she say it was under her, Oh.
Lord Pendleton has departed for the evening to attend to matters at the manor.
There we
It
go.
concerns the departure of his brothers. I'm sure you understand.
I don't like your sassy tone, Wallace. Hello, Lydia. I'll leave you to it. Dee-da-dee-da-da-da. I don't know the tune, I'm afraid. Anyway, let's get to that abandoned apartment. My words are not working as I would like them to. Anyway, let's do this.
Lady Emily Corvo
was abducted some 6 months past at the moment of her mother's terrible murder.
I
Anyone
love
with
how he
information
lies.
leading
He
to the
lies.
location or return of the
Anyway,
daughter
there we
of
go.
our beloved late Empress is required to speak to the city watch at once.
Some money here. Where's... Where's this? Oh, it's under the bed. Ooh, swift shadow. Let's see what that does. That's cool. I like that. I'll get rid of Voyeur and put that on. And that is quite considerable, actually. You do move a lot quicker. So, fair enough. That was a worthy investment. Right, what else do I want to do? Because I hate boring you guys. I just watch them back when I'm editing. I'm like, God, why didn't you just, hurry up? Christ. Oh yeah, Pendleton gave us this. You're welcome, buddy. No problemo. Let's go see Emily.
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep. Poor dear. It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do. Out there.
I'm hardly ever here. Like, how did you make that observation? Let's take all that food. Oh, I should draw the golden cat. Not as in the whorehouse.
There's hardly a need to work on table etiquette. She knows it all, even if she chooses not to employ it. She'd rather hold her spoon by the wrong end and pretend it's a sword. Then suddenly she changes and she's all manners, asking for a tea party. I tried to oblige her, but I have little to work with. No proper plates. Instead of a cloth napkin, I've only the bar rack. Ale mugs instead of teacups. I've asked for things befitting her, but they have their minds on other things. For now, Emily and I decided to make a pretend dinner using paper and little things she's found here and there. On the floor, I suppose. Not right for a princess, but it'll have to do.
Aww.
Please leave a candle for me. It gets dark in here and I can't see my mother. I just want a candle. Where is Corvo?
Aww. That was a little sad little thing there. That was we witnessed.
No! Mother, run! No! Corvo!
To be fair, it's quality voice acting from the person who played her. Like, it's awesome anyway that she can make it sound like it's a fully grown woman doing the voice of a kid, but I think it's really cool that she can pull it off.
She still has bad dreams, though it's understandable given all she's been through. Sometimes she calls out your name. Sometimes she cries for her mother.
Don't think there's anything else up here. Is there? Nope. Let's go to bed then. Oh, actually, let's just search their bedrooms first. Have a look. Martin. Pendleton. Where does Martin sleep, actually? That's cool. You got an animation for that.
I want you to know I understand your actions with regards to Custis and Morgan. They were horrible men. Lord Pendleton shares little with his brothers, other than name. The stories I could tell you about what my lord's older brothers did to some of the staff, especially the maids. It's beyond my station, but I must say they were beasts, dressed as nobles.
He said especially, so that means it may have happened. Oh, let's have a look at this. Oh, do you sleep in here? Have you two got a little thing going on?
Attention Dunwall citizens, be aware that...
Don't worry. We won't start the interrogation without you.
Where do I find a good meal around here? If you think prison food's bad, you should see what the Abbey serves its captives. I think the overseers make it themselves.
Timeless beauty of our fair city.
Anyway, that's it. That's all. We're done. Oh, actually, in the last part, I talked about. Yeah, there it is. The Young Prince of Tibia. It's that book, that naughty book that we were talking about. It's in the bathroom. That's pretty. I wonder what it's doing in there.
Oh, how do you do, sir? I apologize for my state. I could use a long soak in the bath. So relaxing. What a treat that would be, hmm?
Excuse me.
You're a bold one, Master Corvo, snatching the royal physician like that. That poor man. I hope you won't be too rough with him.
That was awfully flirtatious, Lydia. Can't complain, but... Anything else? In the last episode I promised I'd check something and get back to you. Unfortunately I remembered the checking, but absolutely nothing else. Was it bone charms, maybe? Was I checking a bone charm? Tell you what, I'll watch it back in a minute, and I'll see what I said. Time to rest. Big day tomorrow.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
You can stay here whenever you want.
Get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
Good. Alrighty, let's go and check on the Hound Pits. Oh, there's the clock tower. Is that a hagfish floating like face down in the water? Maybe. I don't know.
Have you lost your senses?
Oh, did I land on your head? I'm terribly sorry.
Well, Mr. Sokolov has certainly recovered. A good night's sleep has left him with an appetite.
I do apologise. I did not mean to land on your head. Has Pendleton arrived yet? No, not here. He's not here.
Has chosen Teague Martin to be High Overseer. Let us all praise their choice.
Oh, what?
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers, shaped like snowflakes. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, you know, looking through the lock.
Yeah, right. I'm an honest man.
I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and beg for your discretion.
What's he looking at? Oh, no. Didn't want to be staring at that. That's rude.
The young lady Emily was trying to sneak into your quarters while you slept, sir. I don't think she meant any harm. First you joined us, then Overseer Martin, then Lady Emily, then Mr. Sokolov. More dishes and laundry for me. At least make me feel safer.
Aw, thanks.
At one time, we used to have colorful bedding. Someone bleached it all trying to kill plague germs.
Poor Callista. I think actually if you go in there, you can try and get in the bath with her. She like, kind of says no. But we are we're on a good playthrough, so we're not going to do that. We are on a morally sound playthrough, aren't we? We're at low chaos. Good Corvo. Good guy Corvo, you could say. What you got to say?
I hope Sokolov will.
What's happened to your face?
I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time. It's not that I object to holding him hostage for a while, since he's been able to.
What happened to his face?
But it's a shame.
He looked like
I always found
Two-Face.
him rather charming.
Anton Sokolov dined with us at the manor several years ago. He is both brilliant and disgusting. I doubt he has changed much.
Bringing in Sokolov was a stroke of genius. The Lord Regent's got the support of most of the noble families. Who knows what bullying he's done to bring them all in line. We need information to break his hold.
It's true. We need to interrogate Sokolov.
Royal Physician, I believe you and Corvo knew each other informally.
Just kicking off.
Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
What did you say back?
I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the
It's
Lord
not belief,
Regent,
it's the truth.
was a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying the city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague. I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
Let's talk to Sokolov.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes,
I do.
does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
See, that bar doesn't seem to work
I could
very
use
well.
a drink.
There's a bar, like you just put your head through it. Oh well. Piero, what have you got for me? Oh, no, I know what I said. Oh, that was a waste. I said I'd check the powers if I said blink level 2. I do have blink level 2. Well, it's been constant interruptions during this recording. Okay, right, I was saying, maybe I was checking that it was Blink, the Blink upgrade that I had for level 2. And in fact, I do have level 2 Blink. I don't think there's anything else maybe that I had to check. Overall movement speed's increased. Vitality. See, there's nothing really that I'd want. How many have I got? So I've got 4. Oh, they're both 3. Which do you think? Let's go for this one because it just makes things a lot quicker. Oh, it's pretty quick. Damn, I'm pacey.
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendician spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
Yeah. 150, yeah. Getting scammed. Thank you, Piero, for giving me a bum deal.
Not the swill to be found here, but the fine spirits. King Street Brandy. I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight? The timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
He's right. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the ground. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, you'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
Yeah, let's do it.
I swear I never saw her face, although I can vouch that her hindquarters are the finest in the city, and perhaps the Empire itself.
Good answer.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
Right. I'm not one to trust on blind faith, so... Oh, come on. Spoil sport, I wanted to read what you were giving me. Right, okay. Oh, Emily, what are you doing out?
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
Of course.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Of course. Dozens. Oh, yes. But that's not for young girls to hear about.
But I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself. And that's what empresses do mostly, isn't it?
Of course.
I knew it! I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Yes. Mostly. Maybe we should be quiet now.
Very well.
I love how awkward everyone is with Emily.
Everything was so fancy at the Golden Cat, but in a different way than the palace was fancy. The old Madame Prudence said that all the ladies are princesses and the men come to admire them. My doll, Mrs. Pilson, was there the day my mother died. We both saw it.
Was this door ever open?
I bet Mrs. Pilson would have liked it there. I hope she's safe, wherever she is. If I ever see my doll again, I'm going to declare a holiday across the Empire.
A masked ball.
You happen to have the most clever mask of them all.
You know what? You're damn straight I do. Best mask EU West. Anyway, I think that's this part concluded. Let's just check. There's going to be a lot of editing, because a lot of people walked in when I was trying to record. I had a sign on, they didn't listen. I mean, it's not my fault, right guys? Right? Right? Anyway, I did put a sign up, to be fair. So anyway, this is the end. Thank you for putting up with the continuous edits and my inane ramblings, because you know I talk a lot of crap. So I did do that. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Yeah. I'll swing this threateningly, 10 feet away from you. Safe distance. What was I saying? You've thrown me off. You. End of video. Yeah, that's it. Oh. Oh, is that from me? Why have I got black blood?
What in the blazes was that?
I don't know, what is it? Oh. Anyway, thank you for watching. That's part 11 concluded, so we'll go do Lady Boyle's last party now, part 12. So, catch you in that one. Make sure you're there. Don't be a square.
Seeing Piero before we set sail to the grand ball